I want to just get this out of the way and say it's happened to me too. I stress ate. I ate out of boredom. I did all the things that I shouldn't have done when this lockdown first happened, when this quarantine happened. I lost my membership at the gym, and then we weren't able to go where we needed to go. And I think a lot of that just really enveloped into me being a big ball of stress. And for me, the easiest way to cope with it is by stress eating. This was the first time that I have really, really stress ate or emotionally ate for the 6 months that I was doing, my fasting routine. It was the very first time that I actually, to to be frank, it was the first time I really fucked up in a while. It really was. And I'm not proud of it, but I'm also proud of myself for getting back on the wagon and continuing to get to my goals, to finish this last leg of my journey. And that's also why I gave myself the entire month of April to do back-to-back 90s, because I had gained maybe between 10 and 12 pounds. Now, those 10 to 12 pounds weren't 10 to 12 pounds of fat. It was a week and a half. I didn't gain all that weight back, but the scale showed that number. It freaked me out. And I said, okay, it's time to really get back to what I was doing, because I wasn't doing fasts as long as I normally did. Those fasts ended up being as short as 12 hours. I was doing intervals of 48s and 65s because I had lost so much weight already. I'm like, well, I can do this in a slower pace, at a slower pace, and then I'll throw a 90 in once in a while. But I really let myself go during that period. And I'm okay with it. I can own up to it. It's something that I know is going to happen because I have trouble controlling how I eat. This is something that I've shared with my community in my past videos for a long time. And this is something that I am trying to deal with on a day-to-day basis. This is something that I've been dealing with for decades. This is an issue I've had my entire life. And that's why fasting is so important to me, because I have finally learned to still eat without completely over binging, and then fasting when it's time for me to fast. Again, I treat it as a switch, switch on, switch off. Like I'm eating, I'm not eating, and then that's it. There's no questions. And so I want to share this because I think it's important for a lot of people who are dealing with this kind of stress right now to let you know that it's okay. I've been there. We've all been there. There's a lot of us that have been there. There are a ton of memes going around saying me before quarantine and then me after. And then it's somebody who's real fit and then somebody who's gained a ton of weight. And, I chuckle at it. I see it. I understand it. I get what's going on, but it doesn't have to be like that. The one thing that I told myself, and that's why I'm doing these back-to-back 90s for the entire month of April, is because I am so close now that I've gotten back into it, now that I've been like 2 weeks into my back-to-back 90-hour fasts, is now I'm reaching to the point where I'm about to hit my lowest weight again. And I want to beat that weight, and I actually want to get into the 140s, because right now I'm around the mid 150s, and my goal is to get into the 140s by May 1st. And hopefully I'll get there. I think I'm on pace to get there, but I can't even tell you, I can't even remember the last time I was ever in the 140s. I don't know. I might have been in grade school when that happened. I don't even know. I don't even remember. I've been overweight my entire life. So to get into the 140s is going to be a completely new, I guess, goal for me. That's a new milestone that I haven't reached yet. And I'm looking forward to it. The one thing that I've been telling myself lately, and maybe this might help you guys who are struggling with this quarantine right now, this pandemic, what I tell myself is, I understand that people are going to stress out and it's going to be hard for them to eat properly because just everything is out of whack. The normalcy is gone, but we also don't know how long this not normalcy thing is going to be. We don't. People say it could be May, as early as May, but people say no, it might not be until the summer, or summer's canceled, or maybe until next year. Who knows? Who knows? But the one thing I told myself is the way I came into this quarantine, I want to come out of it in better shape than I came into it. Yes, I lost my gym. I can't go to the gym, but I'm still going out every day. I do an hour walk. I want to start incorporating body weight, exercises into it. And when I can earn a little more money, I want to go and buy some weights. And I want to see if I can turn it into a routine where I can do it at home. I mean, that's the choice we're at right now. We don't have any other choice here. This video wasn't meant to be long. I just wanted to put this video out there to let people know that I understand. And I've said this before, and I've said it in almost all my videos, I think. I want to do it because I want to be able to help other people out. I want to be able to take that knowledge that I have, or the experiences, the personal experiences that I have, and I want to be able to help others. I want people to understand that it's okay that these things happen, and that I'm also just a normal everyday person like everybody who watches this or whatever. Like I'm nothing special. There's nothing special about the way I do my fasts or anything like that. Again, I've said this before, I don't take anything, I don't take like a miracle drug. I don't have some secret concoction that's making me lose all this weight that I've lost. I experience the same things that a lot of people with weight issues have, or even eating issues have. And my struggle, even if I can help somebody understand that who has eating struggles or who has weight struggles, that if I can help them in a way where they can get back to a normal routine or find their way out of those issues, I love knowing that I might be able to help people out in that way.